Uh, what's the word maximum on the spell?
25.
25.
25 character limit. It's a tweet.
Yeah, me and the boys all road house.
You cut out there. What happened?
Been all good. Or me and boys been all good. Uh, rode mushroom house like a boat when desert became ocean. Chasing kitties.
I'll just respond back. Well, when you're safe, send me your location, and I'll find a way to see you.
You just get back, still in desert, to nowhere.
But desert is now water.
It was for a hot
24
minute.
hours.
Okay.
It was only an ocean for a day.
You can
Yeah,
blame that in part on a stupid Earth genasi.
and a cleric that is in this party. But yeah, they turned the desert into an ocean, and my character shares my sasselophobia. So my character went from being in the best place in the world to the worst place in the world very quickly.
That's fear of deep water, right?
Yeah. Mainly water that I can't see the bottom of.
Yeah, I feel that though, honestly. It freaks me out. Even in like a lake.
Yeah, even in lakes, unless it's a clear lake, I really don't fuck with it.
Alright, messages sent. Did anybody else have anything they wanted to do during the long rest?
Become proficient in my new tool?
Yeah, you can, if you wanted to test it out doing something. What were you trying to practice with it doing?
Let's see.
Oh, by the way, it automatically gives you the proficiencies for whatever tool you're using with it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was just going, it says I'm not proficient with this equipment,
Just treat it like you are.
which is new to me. But yeah, I would like to. Do we have anything that's locked that wouldn't be stealing?
Well, I don't have that, but I do have a small tailbone that do you think you could use it to turn into like some sort of tool to whittle this into a guitar pick?
Yeah, possibly. Would I be able to turn it into a I don't know, wood carver's tool is the closest thing I can think of.
Yeah, you can turn it into like a knife for like bone whittling and stuff. It'd be tool check survival. I think that means you get to add your proficiency bonus on it, and then the item makes you roll at advantage.
Okay, so I'm already proficient in survival.
Yeah, but I think you get to add your proficiency bonus on top of the roll because of the tool.
So this will be another plus. What is proficiency
I'll be right back.
now? Plus 4.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, you whittle like a nice ass guitar pick. And in fact, if you want to add any flair or detail to it, let us know.
I will etch into it a small dragon's head?
Yeah, Graveheart gives you this thing back, and it has like the sickest fucking dragon head whittled into it you've ever seen.
I will then take it and immediately start to pick on the guitar with it.
You feel powerful.
Wizards of the Coast is
Yes. Okay, I'm back.
It's just Wizards of the Coast.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
What'd they do this time?
that's Kay. My wife. She was just asking about the charges because she's doing her budget right now. And she was just like, "Oh yeah, that's D&D, right?" Because I also use it in a different campaign.
So I had 2 of the tailbones. Would it be okay if I got 2 picks?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just gonna rename the item from tailbone to bone picks.
nice. Yeah, I mean, like, they rolled a 30. Y'all get what you want with that. Yeah, so as everybody, like, sort of goes about their various ways of resting for the next few hours, Bae sort of, like, pulls Anakura aside and goes, I noticed that you, are sort of down ahead again with Gisela disappearing on you. If you guys could, like, look after Meep, I think it'd be good for him to sort of get around and, like, see some stuff. And I just gotta get his pestering out of my hair by going and seeing my parents, because that's the whole reason he's here. So,
Oh, don't worry. I was picking up that's where you would go. And don't worry. We'll keep him safe and we'll keep him out of your hair, sweetie.
he's a good guy. I'm sure he'll help you all out.
He's got a stick.
Yeah, and he knows his way around a spell or two. Don't you worry.
Good, good. Well, if he knows you and he knows your family, I'm sure he's got to know something.
Yeah, just don't go prying into my childhood or nothing.
I put a hand on her shoulder. Ma'am, same.
Glad
I
we're
don't
in
even have
agreement.
time to talk about it.
Just gives you a hug.
He'll be like, this is like some of the first like intimate contact he's had in a while, so it'll kind of make him jump a bit. But then he'll hug her back and like rest, like kind of like a dog would rest his head on her head.
Yeah, and everybody has a nice early evening, resting up. And you all begin to gather back together as the clock strikes 8:15 and your long rest comes to completion. Everybody go ahead and give yourselves the condition of a long rest. Get all your junk back. For Meep, just double click your character. At the top of your character sheet, there should be a little, like, what is it?
Yep, I see it.
There you go,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
So the sun starts to scrape over the southern sky as the artificial sun that rotates around the tower in the center of this world begins to move away from the island that you all live on.
As it strikes like 8:15 and everybody's kind of getting back to normal, I just kind of sit up and I'm like, oh, sorry, I was dreaming of grapes. They're so good back in the wild.
This one sounds a little like you, Mika.
So how is everyone doing?
Yeah, not bad.
I'm doing
I'm just
okay.
like doing a couple of little stretches and moving my little fingers.
Oh man, it feels so nice just to not have to worry about
Worry about.
having to limit my flying.
Uh, um, as you're all sort of like rubbing the sleepies out of your eyes from your naps and such, Mika, you spot it. There's purple cloaked figures in all of the surrounding tree lines.
Guys, do you see what I see? There's
A star?
purple people in cloak figures in all the trees.
And as
I
Mika,
look out
sorry,
and
go
I
ahead.
can kind of see the sense of all of them.
Yeah, as
I
Mika
ready
point,
to go.
as Mika points them out, you're all able to see uh, various cloaked figures in all of the tree lines as they sort of like shift in the shadows, just out of view.
How many do you think we could see? Is that like maybe perception?
It's hard to get a read on it, but go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. That's a 9.
It's
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Like every now and then you notice another one, or it could have been one that you lost track of. They're like moving from bush to bush and tree to tree, and you just catch their shadows every now and then. But you're all very well aware that it is purple cloaked figures.
is Valen still in the sky?
I'm sure you came back down to meet back up with your friends before they were heading out.
Okay.
So you were able to spot them as well when Mika pointed them out.
Valen she decides to close her eyes and tries to focus on if there's anything like pacing going on or whispering.
Anything what or what?
Chanting or whispering.
Um, it you can hear the like every now and then you can hear like the cracks of them stepping on sticks and leaves. Um, but you don't hear anybody talking. Um, all of the people of yurts and trees are passed out. So like occasionally you hear the snore of a totally conked out stoner. Um, but like other than that, it is eerily quiet.
It seems like we might be a little outnumbered. Do you guys want me to even out the odds?
Wait, how many people in the area are non-combatants?
There's like 8 people that live here. Out like there's your group, and then there's like the 8 people that live here.
Okay. Valen, she looks to her friends, kind of like, oh, shit, here we go. The townspeople?
Sorry, repeat that. You cut out a lot.
Should we warn the townspeople here? Sound the alarm? Or do we take this quietly?
If they haven't
think-
noticed this,
I think we take this out of this play. We take them away, walk away, go towards our objective. They'll follow us, hopefully, and Bae and Wynleth can stay here and protect if any of them do stay behind.
Bae and Wynleth nod. We sort of expected to stay behind and watch over here anyway.
Flynn looks up to Isolde. My friend, would you be willing to stay here and keep an eye on people's safety?
I'm not a creature of combat, Valen.
yeah, could you help them run away?
I may be able to carry one peer of heart away.
That might not be a good idea then.
Yeah, I highly doubt the 8 people who are considerably inebriated sleeping in the tents around us are going to be the most pure of heart. Not a judgment of character, but I can only assume. I'm not trying to ride the unicorn. I'm not trying to get my ego hurt.
Oh,
Wait. Don't we have a unicorn? I want to ride a unicorn.
only one of
it's
your
so
heart
pure of heart.
can.
What's Meep?
Okay, so
What's
are we
Meep?
gonna
So
try to go towards the tree and see if they kind of come out? Or are we gonna try to go to the tree and then kind of make them come out?
How about
Hey,
we make a big fuss, run to the tree while we're making this fuss, and deal with them there.
That's cool with me.
Valen and I
sounds-
could fly up and... Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Meep?
Oh, that's cool with me. I'm cool.
Yeah,
We can
Valen
go
and
make
I.
a big ruckus and then have them come out to us.
Yeah, Valen and I could fly behind them. We
yes.
could do a pincher maneuver.
Aren't those like those little bugs with the pinchers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like those bugs. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so what kind
I'm
of
gonna need you to start sounding more vicious. I'm gonna need you to start sounding more vicious if we're going into combat.
Oh, me?
Yeah, Meep. I need to hear your war face.
Ah! Ah!
Angrier!
What?
all right. So
Will,
out
I'm
of
the distraction.
out of character, what is the plan?
The main group heads on our path towards the tree, and if they don't immediately start following us, start taking pot shots at people and getting their attention to start following us.
And at least Graveheart is going to take to the sky to be able to try to pin them in.
Okay.
Valen's gonna team up with Graveheart.
So, are you going to take there's like a forest trail over here that you can take, that would probably be the most open and direct path, or are you like going through the trees?
Taking the path, I would assume.
Okay.
though Graveheart will probably go along this line close to the edge of the trees, or just over them.
Okay, so you're like hanging back using the trees for cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so Graveheart, Mika, you start moving down the trail in the dark of the night. Um, the sun just barely creeping beyond the horizon. The sound of owls in the forest. It is eerie. As you're moving through the trail, you guys begin to make your ruckus, right?
Yep.
What kind?
If like we run into any like, are we like running by any or into any of the purple robed people?
As you move down the trail, you consistently see them. It's almost like they're following you.
Good. That's what we want. So then we'll continue. If it looks like they're following, we'll just continue down the path.
Okay. So, you guys quietly make your way down the path in the dark. Wing team, you're flying overhead, and you don't hear anything. It is very quiet, but you can see your friends moving down the path. Mika spots it first. There's something glowing in the trees, in like this tree line over here. You, like Mika, you just barely make out that there's something like glowing up ahead. Like right here.
You see that? There's something glowing.
I have dark vision. Am I able to see
Yeah.
what's going on?
The only reason Mika caught it first is because of her passive perception.
Yeah.
But as she points to the side of the road, you all see it step out. A headless figure on the back of a horse, holding up a jack-o'-lantern in one hand, and it begins to ride down the path at you, cackling.
Um. Okay.
Will pull his harp out and flick the switch, since it's starting to get nighttime and I'm assumedly under the glow of the moon. The bow glows as well, and I take a shot at it.
We're not an initiative yet, right?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Give me the shot, Onaker.
1 second. Do. I didn't mean to consume the use, but
Refunded it for you.
thank you.
All right. You all watch as Onaker pulls up his harp, flicks the switch, it switches into a bow, pulls back an arrow. The arrow begins to glow in the light of the moon, and then poof, it shoots a hole straight through this thing, this Dullahan, and it poofs in a puff of purple smoke, and you hear
Oh, it's these
That's what I
guys,
thought.
huh?
Enough of your spooky bullshit.
I don't like that.
Onakur is gonna take a shot at one of the the nearest purple-robed figure in the trees.
All right, give me another attack roll.
Okay. This time I'm gonna click to not consume the use. There we go.
You light off another one of these arrows, and it shoots through one of the figures in the tree line, and it poofs into purple smoke the same way.
It's not gonna be funny when I'm wearing you like a cod piece.
It's gonna be funny to me.
Okay, so you all hear the shoosh as Graveheart spirals down through the trees behind you all to attack one. And Graveheart, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this is going to go splendid. Yep, just like I said.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Graveheart, you take 8 damage as, like, a rope pulls tight around your leg and then yoinks you up and you slam against the tree.
It's a trap.
How close by is Graveheart, and is he like now in a trap that we have to cut him down from?
Yeah, he's like right behind you, like he's probably like 15 feet away, hanging from a tree.
Hey, can your
We're still
magical
over, like,
bracelet
here.
turn into a knife to get you out of that?
What was that, Meep?
Are we still over here? Or is this more over here?
No.
It's like
We're
more over here.
Yeah,
So like
okay.
Graveheart's
Gotcha.
like right here. I
Okay.
assume Valen's here.
Rose, where's Valen in all this? Because I'm under the assumption that Valen is flying with Graveheart.
Yeah, you saw Graveheart like spiral down into the tree line after Anakur took out some of the illusions. And then you at least heard Graveheart get yoinked up and slam against the tree. You could still be in the air if you like.
I'm trying to see if I have anything weapon-wise. I mean, I could stab it with a javelin.
Your new handy bracelets can create a knife to cut you down.
Okay, I will create I guess a skinning knife and cut myself down.
Yeah,
Quick
same deal.
little-
Survival at advantage with your proficiency on top.
Quick
Ooh,
little
I know what
memo.
I need to do.
If these purple-robed people are not only illusions, they appear to also possibly be traps. If you see an illusion, shoot it. Do not throw magic at it. Shoot it.
You take 2 more damage as you slam into the ground, Graveheart.
Please, for the love of any god that you worship, don't fly into the illusions.
I didn't know the tree was an illusion.
Valen,
It
like,
wasn't.
is
You
like,
slammed against it.
Yeah,
Valen is like,
you spiraled down to hit one of the figures, and when you hit it, that's when you triggered the trap. So the robed figure you attacked was the trap.
Can we see if we can look through the illusion?
Yeah, an investigation at disadvantage.
My investigations are always at disadvantage. I have a +1.
What if my passive investigation's 19?
You can't take passive on this.
Damn. I'll still try an investigation. At disadvantage?
Yeah, you're aware of it now, so you can try and see through it. but it's magic.
I just did that. Get out of here. I need to do this. Where am I? What am I doing with my life? Investigation disadvantage.
On occur, you catch it that none of the figures nearby are real.
All of these figures are bullshit. It's just a distraction. It's a fear tactic. I'm going to rip them in half long ways.
So I know we said not to. When she like looks down to Oscar, I know you said no magic, but can I? What about detect magic?
Well, here's the thing. We only have experience with magic that was a targeted ability. I'm not sure if passive magical effects would be redirectable, but now that I've discerned that all of the figures are fake around, can I do another perception to see if I can't see a real person? If there is a real person in the forest?
Um, with your check that you did before, you can tell that there is not a real person in the surrounding forest.
You're free to try. I don't notice anybody around.
Alright. When she like closes her eyes and as she does that, she whispers, "Detect magic."
There is fucking illusion magic all over the goddamn place.
Is a power source, I guess, discernible?
Imagine faint aura around a visible creature or object in the air that banes the invisible magic is in fact is created by a spell. You learn the spell school of magic. You can't tell. You know there's illusion magic everywhere.
I have a giant head with the reload symbol on it.
It's
Yeah,
Valen
same.
is concentrating.
Oh. I got a question. Do we know now that some of the trees are illusions?
The trees are not illusions.
Okay.
But there are illusions around the trees. The figures that you guys are seeing, the hooded figures, are not real.
Detecting illusion magic everywhere within my field.
So if they're not real, then what are we doing? Should we just leave, or what?
Was
Or
it a
maybe
trap
we
to lead
just...
us away?
Okay.
Right, was it a trap to lead us away? And
No, I
invert
think
the
it's a trap to keep people around. Keep people
invade
from
the
going
earth.
out at night.
All right, to the tree. Ah!
All right, who wants? You know what? Let's let the new person do it. All right, Kyle. You know where you type into the chat in the lower right?
Yes.
There should be a tray of dice down there too. Click on the D20 and then hit enter to roll.
Ten.
Okay. So you guys start making your way towards the tree. As you do, who is at the head of the party?
Probably Graveheart as per normal.
All right, Graveheart. As you are walking along the path, go ahead and
I'll be right behind Graveheart.
give me a dexterity saving throw, Graveheart. Well, give me a perception check first to see if you notice it. Yeah, no. Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Roll well for once. Son of a biscuit.
As Graveheart is walking down the road ahead of you all, and you're all like keeping an eye out, probably on the tree line to make sure you don't get jumped. Graveheart steps on a tripwire laid across the path, and a series of spiked planks fly up out of the ground, like the dirt in the path, and slam into Graveheart, who reacts a little too slow. And Graveheart, you take another 7 piercing damage.
Oof.
Well, that's what the barbarian's for.
And then you hear it again from all around you.
Stick something where the sun don't shine.
But past
Your
that,
gas mouth of elderberries.
past that, you all make the rest of the trip without any trouble.
Whoa. That's cool.
Oh, Rory, like I know this is like a new character for you, but hey, we're back at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I have Meep on the field. There you go.
I am apparent. If I'm on the field, okay, there we go.
Should all be in the southwest corner.
Hey, Rose.
Yes.
Would it be reasonable to say that I have like some like holly berries?
Sure.
Because I live in the forest and stuff. Fun fact: when you Google holly berry, Halle Berry just turns up. I thought it was really funny.
But yes, as you all approach the life tree, this enormous tree stretches up in front of you, reaching out of sight into the sky. It sits atop a layer of dirt pulled away from the surrounding like ground. And as you look down, there's this almost endless looking crevasse that just stretches out of sight in the opposite direction. To most of the party, you are aware that at the bottom of this crevasse is the Fae. But I'm sure nobody wants to fall down in there. There is a giant root that stretches out from the tree across the crevasse onto the strip of land that you all still stand on. And the tree is just on this like almost floating island in the center of the crevasse, held up by its roots. If I think this is a good place for anybody who needs to use the restroom or grab a drink or whatever you need to do. Go ahead and do that now before we get rolling into the first dungeon we've had in a while.
I'll be right back.
I also forgot to say, like, I don't think any of us, well, I think maybe a couple of us mentioned our classes when we did our introductions, but I'm a bard.
Yes,
Bard
Anakur.
That would.
It's a
I
great
kind of
bard.
gathered a couple of things.
Anakur is the bard. Obviously, Valin was the cleric. Mika is a ranger, and I think Graveheart
Braveheart
mentioned.
is the bard, right?
Yeah, they are a bard.
Barbarian.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, barbarian. Sorry, brain fart. What the fuck? Pronouns. Mika, she, her. Same with Claire. Graveheart, they, them. Valin, she, her. Anakur, he, him.
And my brother's character Gisela was a paladin,
Okay.
or is a paladin. I don't want to say was like they're dead. They just got teleported.
Yeah,
Well, I'm a
figured.
druid.
I figured that was a
That's
good
the
way.
one thing, like,
I figured that was a good way to pull her away, since he can't make it.
yeah. I was for a second there. I was sitting there and I was like, okay, I got introduced to this raccoon, and then the raccoon said they had a stick. So I thought for a second you were a monk, and then you said something about druid stuff, and I was like, wait, are you a druid or a monk? You're hitting things with a stick. I'm confused.
No, I meant like the only instrument I play is like hitting a log with a stick or a staff. I have a regular staff, so I can bonk them on the head.
Don't worry, I'm making it my goal to teach everyone in the party a different instrument that I have in my inventory. So
You don't just have a regular staff. You have a staff of defense.
Yeah.
oh, because you took it from someone's yard, staff of defense.
No, that was
It's
that
just
was-
a post.
that was what we did with my childhood home fence.
I'm gonna play the tuba.
I don't know if you were. Did you ever come around when we did that, Kyle, where we tore apart my parents' fence and made them into wooden swords?
I don't think so. I was big into DAG back then. DAG here.
Oh yeah, I really wanted to do that, but I never was able to get there, and my parents didn't want to take me. So
My dad took me once, and that was it.
I wanted so bad to be a part of that though, because I heard about it from Lena and Squee.
Yeah. Well, I did take. They used to be in Tate Park in Clinton, and so I would walk down there, and it was really cool, and I would make my own swords and shit. But once they moved to Adrian, I was like, well, that's the end of that.
All right,
It'd be
I
fun to
see.
find some out here because I bet LA has a lot of cool LARP stuff.
I bet I've seen one here local where me and Alpha live, so I'm sure they're kind of everywhere. But I see Valin back and Graveheart back. Is Mika here?
Yes.
And Anakur, you're here?
Quag.
Okay, so we can get rolling then. As you look up at the tree, Valin, you are filled with this sick, dreadful nostalgia. Something you destroyed is back, and it looks exactly like the first time you saw it, with a minor exception. The crack between the roots that you entered once before now has a large sentient star crystal poking out of it, glowing with that eerie purple corrupting light.
No, not here.
And as you look, there's more of them. Everything else looks just like it did before it burned down, though.
Those look really pretty.
Don't touch them. They bite.
Aww.
Please. Gotta get rid of the crystals. They're tainting the sacred place.
Well, it's a good thing that I learned a song to do that.
Do we gotta break them?
We've got to see the root of how deep these crystals go. But I can only destroy a small portion of it. The crystals, unfortunately, are not so easily destroyed. They come from a different world, essentially. They come from space.
Oh, what
They came from
untold
space on a
fathom
meteorite.
horror.
Yeah, we don't know what aliens are in there.
I don't know anything about that. It was funny when you said to get to the root of the matter, though, because we're next to a big root. I thought that was funny.
Somebody catches on to my humor. Nice.
When she like looks at this big root that leads towards the tree, and she gets like a sense of familiarity, and also like fear, looking down into the void. And I'd say like as she does that, she like breathes deeply, and then with her wings flying behind her, she like steps off the cliff, and just flying over the riff.
As you go to move over the precipice between the cliff that you are on and the tree, you get a flash, and you're back there that day. Vindane sitting on the rock, saying, "I need you to go inside, fix some things for me." And then you're back as you start flying across the gap.
Anakor has a mild panic attack before remembering that she can now fully fly. It's still a
Yeah.
very new thing.
Do you want somebody to fly out there with you? You seem stressed.
I think I'll be fine. I'm just conquering the fear.
Okay, okay.
Cause like, was it like, yeah, it was first session. Valen almost fell into the void.
Oh, I see.
And there has been at least 2 occasions since I've joined the campaign where Valin has tripped and fallen off the precipice of something.
Valin
Oh
gaining
Into
no.
lava.
Valin gaining flying is a character growth moment. Like,
Oh, that's great. I'm proud of you.
Out of character, I have the spell Featherfall specifically for Valin.
Well, I can fly too. I could turn into a bird.
I can ride on an owl.
I can be carried.
By the owl.
I could turn into a big bird too, you know? So I could carry someone.
yeah, and we've also established that Mika can ride the unicorn, which can fly.
Braveheart just turns
Because
to me
Mika
and
is
goes,
a pure
"Arr!"
purebred.
So are
Braveheart,
we gonna go across the route?
is that the root of all evil?
Huh.
It's the root of our problems.
I'm loving these root puns.
Let's make our way across.
All right. Anybody who flies over, no problem flying over. If
I'm not gonna fly.
anybody who walks across the route, just go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Word?
Good luck, she says.
Okay, now where would I find acrobatics on the
It will be on the
Features?
first page. It'll be details.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
I guess it's for me this time.
Or both 10. Oh, how do you get such cool dice?
There is, if you click the settings thing, there is a, where is it? It might be just under configure settings. Yeah, and then if you go,
Okay. I
if
think
you
I see it.
dice so nice,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3D dice settings, and you can customize your dice.
That's cool.
Okay. Mika, actually, you all do make it across, no problem. Well, not no problem. It's a little shaky for most of you. Also, I don't think. Yeah, you don't have your new item attuned yet. Meep. Did you want
No,
to be
I do not.
using your new one?
The ring?
Yeah, if you use
I would
that.
like to.
Yeah, okay. We'll switch you out that and unattune you from your ring of protection because your AC will actually be higher with the new ring. So
You said it goes around my tail?
yeah.
That's cute.
Why did that not work though?
I'm just gonna do a test roll just to make sure I got a shirt. Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Why did that not work?
I didn't mean to put that in the chat, but you know, whatever.
Okay, there's my AC.
Okay, I'm just going to manually change it. And then you let me know if you ever switch off of that item.
Okay.
And I will fix it. Okay. So with that, you get another like 3 on top of what you rolled 2. So Meep looks pretty fine. Like you've walked across logs. This is pretty similar. Onakur, shaky. You like are afraid you're gonna fall off at some point, but you make it across just fine. Mika walks across like it's nothing. Mika's like, just another day in the woods.
We're not recreating the scene from Lion King where they're walking across the log to Hakuna Matata. I am trying not to fall over.
Akuna Matata. Akuna Tata.
No worries.
How true. If you want to go the true way, you gotta dance on the roots.
I'm not gonna Kevin Bacon myself to death. I'm good. I'm not gonna footloose myself to death.
You don't think you can walk on sunshine? Sunshine?
Whoa. The chat just exploded.
I just deleted everything. Don't worry.
Oh, well, it like lagged out my game for a second.
Well, it takes up a little bit of memory, so I clear it out every now and then. But yeah, so everybody is able to make it across safely, though. So you are all now on the little island that surrounds the tree. Valin knows that there used to be an entrance here.
Is this amount of crystal small enough for me to destroy?
Yep, but you know you won't be able to destroy any more for another 24 hours.
Oh, well, this is the only way in, so I guess it's a sacrifice I'm gonna have to make.
As you get close to it, you do notice that there is a gap between it and the root next to it that you might be able to squeeze through.
I also don't feel comfortable getting that close to Crystal.
Valin, you would know that this is not the only entrance as well. I will, if you want to, I will let you make a history check at advantage to remember how many entrances there are.
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead and make a history check at advantage. You remember that right here, there's a waterfall to the like east of this entrance. Uh, Behind that waterfall is kind of a way in, but you know that the gap is very thin, so like getting through there isn't exactly feasible. But you know that other than the entrance that you are currently at, there are at least two more entrances on the west and east side of the tree.
Okay, so there is an entrance by the waterfall that is like not everyone is gonna fit through. Is that what you were saying?
You're gonna have to fight against the waterfall to get in, essentially, which is probably not a winnable battle.
Yeah, no. Lynn's like thinking like, okay, the waterfall off limit, and she like points down to the other path. From what I remember, there should be about two more entrances down this way. If we just follow the green path here.
There's a small strip of land between the tree and the crevasse below. So like this brown part is like part of the like land mass, but like that's just like you looking down and seeing the edge.
Mhm.
So all of the green is like the grass ledge that you guys can stand on surrounding the tree, with this brown bit being the large tree in front of you. And then, as I described, there is a waterfall to the east of that first entrance with the crystal in it.
Just don't chase it.
I thought his name was Jason. So are we going this way then? Just walking around?
Seems like it. And anybody who goes over this route here, just like on foot, I'll need another acrobatics check as you go across that.
And I just ran into the tree, so I
Yeah.
stopped moving.
Don't
Okay, I'll
do
go
that.
across.
I could carry one of the small folk across.
As you say that, Meep
I could
starts.
catch me as they fall.
Yeah. You go in and you grab Meep as Meep slides to the left off of the route into the crevasse. Honaker, you have a much easier time with this than the last bit.
So did I get saved?
Yeah.
Rose, I'm not sure how or why, but for a second there, the entirety of the inside of the dungeon got revealed to me, and now I just see it darked out a little bit.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, well, I don't think I should see all that.
I just thought we weren't supposed to know about it, so I was just like, oh, well.
Great.
I
It
was
Awesome.
actually-
happened again.
Love that.
I didn't actually look at it because I figured we weren't supposed to know.
It
I
should
didn't
be
either. I
hidden.
just
It
thought
happened.
It's probably something with the lighting in the walls, because the walls are funky, so.
Well, thank you for saving me. I'm sorry. I fall sometimes.
No problem.
Oh,
I've done it with her a lot.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So as you come around to the western side of the tree, a opening stands in the side of the tree, and the grass at the edge of the outside of the tree sort of like thins a little bit as you come in, and it intermingles with like the inner wood of the tree, and there's like a layer of moss everywhere that is just unimaginably soft, like a bed.
Oh. And I go over and start feeling the moss. Oh.
But coming in, you can see there is a another one of those crystals down this hall here. And
Oh, that one looks even bigger.
the light from outside sort of like stops as you begin to look down this hall.
So it's getting darker there, or is it more illuminated by the crystals?
It is the crystal is giving off a faint purple glow. But the light from outside sort of begins to dim as you look down there. So there isn't really light down there. There is light from outside, so like the moonlight and stuff sort of shines from overhead in the room that you're in, because there's a little bit of outlet to the outside overhead. But like as you look down here, this turns into more of like a tunnel. So it like the tree like comes to like a tunneled point as you look there. And like the moss all kind of comes up and like tapers out as the light begins to wane. And the floor turns entirely to wood down there.
When do you say you could break a crystal?
Would be me. I just threw myself into a wall. My bad.
You're good. I'd rather it
really
be
soft.
the outside walls.
No, don't do that again. Yep, I figured out what it is. I accidentally did the measure square tool, and it revealed the entire map.
Oh, yep.
Damn,
There goes my
crazy.
eyes.
So I have to be really careful with grabbing my character. I can see the whole shebang bang right now.
Just
I
reset.
literally closed my eyes, so reset.
Okay. So yeah, there is another outcropping of crystals in the midst of this hallway up ahead that sort of blocks the way.
Could you reset the map? Or
There you go. Should be reset now.
Yes.
It didn't work. Maybe I should just.
Are you on the measurement tool still?
Click on your character. That's what I've had to do, is make sure that my character is
just
highlighted.
Make sure you're on your character. Let me double check. There might be a setting I have turned on accident.
Okay. I just refreshed and I'm back.
Okay. No. Restrict visibility within this scene to the vision of controlled tokens. If disabled, the entire scene is... No, you guys should only be able to see what you guys can see. Crazy. Okay, just make sure that you've only got your characters highlighted. I'm going to reset it one more time just in case. And stay on your character. You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move your character, or your number pad. So, fun fact.
Oh. I know I could backflip.
All right. So yeah, as you begin to enter this tunnel, where all of the surrounding bark comes to like a hallway fixture type opening. Anakir, was this the outcropping of crystals that you wanted to destroy?
Is there any way above or below it?
This one, like, really just blocks the whole path.
Okay.
And the only other... So there's one other possible entrance, and that's on the eastern side of the tree, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that means we would have to backtrack and walk around to the other side. I mean, honestly, I'd honestly rather walk around to the other side and check and get all of our like pathways picked out because they've got to be have an easy way to get in and out of here. So unless they're really squeezing through the crystals, in my mind, they're probably the other one's probably more easily accessible, and I'm not sure. I've been asked 3 times if I want to use that spell today, so I'm really thinking.
Should we go up and around? Because I know the other way is the waterfall.
What if I make an obsidian pickaxe?
Be right back.
That I that what right but
I could burrow
to
under
do
it.
to I,
To get through the crystal.
we're already fully aware that nothing that we can do physically can destroy these crystals.
But did we try obsidian?
It took the combined power of 2 gods to destroy these crystals.
Anakor is going to blankly stare at Graveheart and just his eyes gonna twitch a little bit and he's gonna be like, let's get to walking.
I think we gotta go back over this way. Because if we go back to the beginning, it's a waterfall.
Valid point.
Okay.
Son of a biscuit. I tried to move the map so that I could see it better,
You
and
knew exactly what needed to happen. All right. We're walking up here.
I'll move Valin to keep her up with y'all.
I hit right instead of left on the mouse pad. I can play stupid. It's like second nature for me.
How do y'all like the floating leaves? Is that a nice touch?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Oh, what? Wait. Huh?
So yeah, as you're making your way around, there's another route that sort of stretches out and covers the path ahead. Anybody who's wanting to make it around this one is also going to have to make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Surely it won't happen to me twice. And I'm gonna walk across it.
And I'm going to stay very close to Meek.
Oh, I'm
hopping on
disappeared
Hypnos.
once I moved over that.
I'm hopping on Hypnos. I'm done playing.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me hold on. Hold on one sec. Oh, I can't double click on my character. Okay. Acrobatics. Let's do it.
There you go.
There we go.
I'm just gonna be on Hypnos. That's just my marker for Hypnos.
Yeah, the owl gets big, and Anakor rides across on the owl.
Looks like there's another one.
I will be home for Christmas.
Yep, same deal with this one. Anybody who wants to make their way across, athletics or acrobatics.
All right. Oh, you do or acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. I don't know which one's higher for me.
Nat 20.
Mika is in the groove. She's like, I got this at this point. Like, this is just another day in the woods. Big trees.
You
I've
have-
seen big trees. Both the furry
Yeah.
folk. And as you make your way along the east side, a gnarled, knotted opening appears ahead.
Whoa. Does this got the comfy moss?
There isn't any moss here. You do see some old spider webs that dangle and hang all over the place, though.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Hypnos is gonna go back to being small sized and on my head.
That's a lot of spider web.
No,
I mean, I'm
stop! Don't say that. Don't. 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 No. No. Not spider caves. I'm considering blowing up the others. I'm considering using my spell on the other crystals, guys.
Valin, do you remember what happened here?
I should-
If the player doesn't remember, you may make a history check at advantage to remember.
all right.
oof.
This is some obscure lore. You remember killing some giant spiders here, so spiders probably aren't still around, hopefully.
And just like looks into the doorway, and just with an ominous voice just says, "Spiders."
I could be a spider if you guys want.
With as Meep says that, you have another flashback, and you remember a certain moss-bearded druid turning into a spider and running through here and getting shot by a cohort.
Fought spiders, and a friend turned into a spider to fight spiders.
So that wasn't a good idea?
She got confused and couldn't tell the difference between friend spider and foe spider.
Oh. Well, it's gonna be really bad if I summon spiders then, so I probably won't do that.
If you summon spiders, it will put a strain on the very early startings of our relationship.
They're cool. I like them. They're nice.
Not in the desert, they're not.
Well,
But they make
Are
good
you talking
dinner.
about, are you talking about scorpions?
No,
are
I'm
all
talking about
spiders?
tarantulas, trapdoor spiders.
Oh yeah, tarantula. You know what's even worse than a tarantula is a tarantula hawk. You know that those exist?
Yeah, the big ugly wasp fucks.
Yeah, they're gross.
They
Thankfully,
lay
there are
larvae
some
inside of the
spiders.
spiders while they're alive.
Don't look those up.
I will say that the one thing that does stand apart from the other entrances about this entrance is you don't currently see any crystals, and you don't see the glow of any crystals immediately inside of the entryway where the light sort of cuts out.
Sounds like this is the way to go, team.
I can't see through the darkness.
I can. Thankfully. I can create a bonfire, but that's just one, so
No,
I mean my goggles won't even look through it.
Belen, she pulls out her iron arm, with her right hand, and with her left hand, she, from top to bottom of the sword, she casts light, and she like holds it up like a torch.
oh wow, that's pretty.
I was also gonna say I have my lantern as I move my duster coat aside to show my lantern on my hip.
Hey, I got a
No,
question
cool.
for you.
Glow stick sword works.
Does that
What's up?
that spell make your sword any lighter?
Yeah, that was a good one. Rowan chuckles.
This one's got a bright future ahead of him.
As long as I don't bring out the spiders, right?
Right. You're catching on. I like it.
All right, okay. I like having new friends.
Did you want to turn your torch on Ocker?
Yeah, and I believe I can do that. I'll let you know if I can't.
Oh, my dark vision does work in here. Okay.
Whoa, it's bright. Okay, so do we
There we
go,
go.
do we go left or right?
1 second. I'm figuring out my lantern. Okay, it says it's equipped, so.
I got you. What you had purple
Okay, thank you.
tinted glass on that, right?
Yep. And I still have 6 flasks of oil.
— 60 feet. That is my dark vision range.
I'll double check your token that you got.
No, I can
It
zoom in
does
a lot
not
better on
have
this.
that. I just saved and updated that.
Okay.
Awkward wants to feel in which direction the energy feels like the energy of the Bia is coming from.
You are inside it. Like this is the Bia, this tree.
Starts spasming. We're here.
Right? No shit, lizard lock.
I'll pluck you.
As you step in through the opening, the surrounding area spreads to the north and the southwest.
Which way do we go?
Is there can I perceive to see if I can hear any sounds coming from either direction, like the sounds of clatter or anything?
I'd also like to do a perception check if possible.
Yeah, anybody who wants to give me perception or investigation.
Well, investigation it is. Don't have to twist my arm.
So I double click on this guy.
That's cool.
There we go.
I can't see the forest for the tree.
I hate spiders.
That's kind of funny that my dice bumped up against somebody else's dice and landed on a 5.
And your dice can land cocked too.
Interesting.
The physics, but then it doesn't actually affect the roll. The roll will still actually always go through the way it's intended.
Uh-huh.
It's just
Yeah,
for
it's fun.
effect.
Exactly. It's
Immersion.
ambiance for the players.
I like seeing the dice.
On roll 20 or on D&D Beyond, I have the owl bear dice, so whenever we play Foundry, I get to roll that and see my owl bear when I get in at 20.
Okay, so to the north, Valin and Mika. Yeah, Valin and Mika, you hear wind from the north, as in that tunnel opens up to something else. Valin, you hearken back to your memories of this place, before, and you know that there's a holy symbol to the north and there's a holy symbol to the south. But you have a hard time remembering the exact layout of this place.
Okay, Lynn relayed that information to the others. Like, okay, so thinking about it further, from my memory, there is two holy symbols within this area. One to the south and the other up north. If we want to check on either of them.
I will also say she's able to communicate as well with the role you had before for history. That the one to the south is a symbol for death, and the one to the north is a symbol for life.
I'm cool with either, really. My tribe believes that death and life are equal. So, you know.
People technically believe I'm usually the harbinger of death.
Says the crow with a fucking skull mask on their face.
Uh-huh.
My tribe tried to use me as the embodiment for a god.
I can
Right,
tell
isn't
by
that
all the
God
cool
an asshole?
instruments you got.
And wasn't that God an asshole?
Yeah. They used him on my sister. Luckily, my sister was able to be saved by Bae and Bae, Wynleth, Gisela, and others.
Well, that's good.
Whichever direction you feel like would be the best choice, Valin. You're the only one who's been here, so I do understand that you did burn it to the ground last time you were here, so it might be a different layout, but things seem to be in the places that they were previously, for the most part.
She just ignores the burns the place down thing and just like, okay, so I would think it'd be a good idea to go south because if I can recall, there's a dead end at the south, so we don't have to worry about going further. We're gonna go around back up north after we check it out.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I thought I was a dead end. I shouldn't have been so overly confident in that.
There's a big room in here.
Yeah, as you all round the corner, it opens up into a hollow, and some large shelf mushrooms grow out of the southwest and northeast walls. The air is laden with some spores that glow like little motes of light, but don't seem to like brighten the area. It's kind of like fireflies.
Oh.
Bioluminescent, enough to give themselves light, but not enough to actually physically project light. Nice.
That's really cool.
Oh, seeing here now.
Are there 10 million
Wow.
of them? Ah!
I wouldn't believe my eyes.
I mean, you can always ask them.
Usually you gotta eat mushrooms before you can talk to them.
That sounds like a
I
care.
talk to mushrooms all the time.
Who's your supplier?
The ground? I don't know.
Nice. Is that like a code name? Are they some sort of mole person?
My aunt is my
No.
supplier.
I have met a few moles though. They're nice.
The ground is Androx's street name.
When he was a young street ruffian, he was the ground.
Whoa, now that's a big crystal.
Oh ho ho ho! My Titan.
Place just hit into overdrive for the effects.
Yeah, as you all enter this room, there is a like huge cluster of the sentient star crystals in the northeast corner of the room, and little shards all over the floor, as if this room is slowly turning into a geode. And the eerie purple light actually lights up this corner of the room.
Whoa. You said they're sentient? Like, can I talk to them?
Don't listen to the voices. Don't listen to the voices. They lie.
I wouldn't
I thought-
suggest it. They're not exactly. Not all sentient things are very interactable.
I mean,
Huh?
you'd be surprised. I talk to trees all the time.
Some of them want you to feed people to them.
Well, I don't know if I do that. I don't like to interrupt nature's process or anything.
No. I had a sickle that did that. A scythe.
These crystals go completely against nature's process. These aren't natural. They're not from this island disk.
Okay, well, I'll believe you. I know you more than a crystal, so.
Do you have many friends back in your tribe?
I mean, people know me. I grew up there my whole life.
Belinda's like proceeds to walk right up to Onaker and just with her elbow kind of like shove at his side.
I mean, I was popular
I
enough
was just asking.
for Bae's dad to kind of send me on this adventure, you know. I know Bae. But yeah, I mean, like, some of them are frogs, but I mean, I don't discriminate.
The room also extends, I don't know how well you all can see, to the south.
Oh.
That's a bit too much crystal for me to be able to deal with.
Oh.
And
It's
as
a
you
big moon.
as you come up, Meep, you would recognize the symbology of Arin. This is a holy site to young Arin. This half moon symbolizes passing and the turning of life's wheel, embodied in the beliefs of your circle. This huge tree is like a holy site that was probably created by druids similar to those in your following.
I'm just like kind of investigating all the like little parts of this cool little half circle. I'll relay that to the rest of the team. Like, this kind of symbolizes like, you know, the passing of life, and you know, as our circle kind of understands that you can't have life without death, and you can't have death without life, so they kind of go hand in hand. So if our druids built this, then I'm willing to bet that we'll find the other symbol up to the north.
Man, this is so cool here. This whole place is so cool.
And
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm just gonna drag Vol in real quick so you all get the light. as the room stretches to the southwest, tapering out in a cluster of large shelf mushrooms.
Wow, this is cool.
Those are big mushrooms.
Well, if
Belinda's like gonna go up to the mushrooms and like shit.
You're gonna pick a mushroom?
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna put my finger on its skin.
Adobe's only $20 a month now.
can I roll like nature to see if
Yeah,
that is okay?
you can roll a nature check to identify. And Valena, as you like touch one of the mushrooms, it feels soft and springy.
Hmm. Does it? Can Belinda
Yeah, it looks like a
identify
mushroom to me.
Why don't you go ahead and roll again? We'll say you have advantage because you know mushrooms.
Okay.
You're working the kinks out. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it looks like a mushroom to me.
I will say you're not quite like sure what variety of mushroom it is because you haven't seen any this big before. These are the biggest mushrooms you've ever seen. But you're looking at the mushroom that Valin is touching, and the one that she's touching sort of appears to be a variety of golden oyster mushroom.
Okay.
On occur, you're able to deduce that that's exactly what it is, and something about the bia has made it grow excessively large. You're also able to identify that in this cluster there's also turkey tail mushroom in abundance, but there's mostly just like oyster mushrooms.
I'll take a like a small cluster of the mushrooms and keep them aside to let them dry out.
I've eaten some kind of like this. I mean, I'd try to eat some like this even more.
I'll take
Belinda's
to call a number. I'll take a pound of oyster mushrooms to hang out and dry out, so I can turn it into mushroom chips to eat.
Yeah, there's plenty
I
of
can't see
oyster.
my character, just so you know.
Belinda's like
Oh,
looks
did
at
we
it
move away the life
sideways.
source?
What?
He's
I
just
mean,
like a
mushroom
regular square.
tonight.
That is weird. Let me see
Maybe
if I
I'll
can
just
figure-
refresh real quick.
There we go.
Oh wait. Oh, there I am. Okay.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. But yes, there is a lot of mushrooms here. Anybody who wants to gather up any turkey tail or oyster mushrooms,
I'm
Feel
just gonna
free.
walk up to the oyster one and take a bite out of it.
it tastes like a fresh oyster mushroom.
I'm gonna tap on it and say, "Thanks, friend,"
Um,
and
And
then
it's-
walk away.
it's probably one of the most flavorful oyster mushrooms you've ever had, and it like packed with like nutrients.
Oh, I feel better already. I don't want to take too much though. You know, you're a growing little mushroom, so you know I took my fill.
Considering what time it is, we could set up camp here for tonight and take some of this mushroom to feast on and make mushroom soup.
I'll take some of both to be able to make mushroom soup.
Sure. We still do have the effect of the bountiful harvest, I think is what it's called. Just so everybody
Heroes
knows.
Feast?
Heroes
Heroes
Feast.
Feast.
That's what it is. What is bountiful harvest?
I will throw that up in chat again so that everybody knows. Because I did erase the previous.
And it should last until noon tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, about 1:15 is when we got done eating it. That's when it takes effect.
Oh, Rose, I forgot to. I kind of slipped, but I was gonna leave. I left Philip at the hippie camp.
Okay. So the dandelion is with the girlfriend.
Yeah, that's how it always happens.
You got to leave your toothbrush so you have an excuse to go back.
What do you think Philip has? He has a little fanny pack around his back with my little 90s.
I will say for Valin, there's not a whole lot of reason for you all to rest. You guys had a rest, so as long as you guys rest before 8 p.m. tomorrow, I think you guys are good.
Bulletin then proceeds to harvest a bunch of mushrooms and like packs it away in her bag.
All right, you can take as much as you want. Remember, you know we do have carry weight, so like if you're carrying too much, it'll be a problem. But
I believe I do have a bag of holding.
yeah, I think you and Anakir both have a bag of holding.
I'm good. I took my food. I'm not like hungry. I just did it because I wanted to taste it. So after that, I'm just gonna be like, all right,
You're a raccoon. You're a scavenger.
yeah.
I
gotta
harvested
bite
some
it.
mushrooms. I harvested some for the purpose of having dried mushroom chips and then possibly making mushroom teeth.
Yeah, just anybody who wants to take some, go ahead and denote what you've taken in your inventory. There's turkey tail and there's golden oyster mushrooms. For those that don't know, turkey tail is difficult to eat. It's like mushroom flavored chewing gum. So it is best to use to make tea.
Oh.
Or flavor of mushroom broth.
Golden oyster mushrooms, on the other hand, are fucking delicious.
Yeah, I've had oyster mushroom chips. That's why the main reason why I'm keeping these. They almost turn into like mushroom jerky.
But what do we want to do about this big crystal? Are we gonna break it? Cause like, what I'm thinking is if my tribe and the people that I know, built this tree, why are these inside of it? What happened?
Bad guys.
That's a very long story. That the people in the purple robes, the reason why we're here in the first place. That's why they're the reason why that's here.
Oh, I see. I see.
And I don't have my spell wouldn't be able to destroy that all at once. I'd have to spend probably 3 or 4 days here trying to break it down slowly. The other crystals, those were just a big enough cluster that I could probably destroy it, but it'd have to be around that size. I can't do something that big yet. There's only so much my godlike blood can do.
Okay, okay. So what are we thinking? Where do we want to go?
Up to the northern shrine.
Okay.
As you guys are beginning to make your way out of this chamber, Graveheart, you feel something calling to you from the center of the tree.
I will let everyone know. Something's reaching out from the center of the tree.
What's it feel like?
Like something wants me there.
It feels very similar to the feeling of when you were called to Zelk.
Like, maybe Vendane wants me there.
Well,
then.
I suppose we should try to get into the center then.
And I will begin following the urge. Okay then.
The urge.
There is a gas station chain called Quick Trip, and their mascot is called the Urge.
That's upsetting.
It looks a little creepy too, to be honest.
Quick Trip has a mascot?
Yes.
Yep.
At least it's
It
not
looks-
like Sinclair.
With the dinosaur?
Yeah, its mascot is just a solid green brachiosaurus, or not even or a brontosaurus, not even one that like is actually a dinosaur. It's the green, like essentially green army man shape of a dinosaur. That's their mascot, not an actual dinosaur.
Here, one sec. I will link it, or not link
Because
it,
they
but
use fossil fuels.
Please link it on. They need to see
there
this
you go. It's in the
monstrosity.
Discord chat. That is the Urge.
Oh no.
It looks like it belongs on a Tootsie Roll Pop commercial.
What the fuck? What the hell is that?
A bad acid trip?
It's the
It
Urge!
looks like it belongs on a list.
The urge.
It looks like it belongs on a list.
It probably does.
A shopping list, of course.
Endangered species list.
I think I can start seeing things I'm not supposed to, Rose. Can we reset the fog? Okay, that's better.
Why can't I
Another?
click on myself? Okay, there we go.
Another crystal? Oh, where's this go?
It might just be because of how open the space is.
Oh, there's the sun.
God damn. Yep, as you make your way into this northwestern chamber, there is an altar to life and the sun that sits in this like rounded out chamber. That like this part of the room that you're in seems like it existed before everything else surrounding it. Now, like it sort of like was a hollowed out thing and then like worked its way out.
This is my my tribe's signal for life. So, you know, we've got one side for life and the other for the passing. So it had to be my circle, right? That made this tree.
Yeah,
I do come from a circle of powerful druids, so
or someone's connected to them.
that's true. That's true. Weald is not an easy place to go into, though. Unless you have people that let you in, I suppose.
But yeah, you all are also now face to face again with the crystal that blocked your path before. And to the southwest in the chamber, there's a large empty nest.
Well, it wasn't empty when I was here last.
What was here?
Burn.
Flamingos.
Ah!
Just flamingos.
Flamingos? What are
As-
those?
As Valyn says flamingos, she has, like, if you've seen the meme of the soldier with the PTSD, just like the 1,000-mile stare, that is Valyn, and she says flamingos.
Yes.
Well, now what should we do? Can anybody get past this?
We're following Graveheart's God Dar.
Braveheart, can you tell me if the way leads past this crystal?
Which way do we need to go?
You feel like if you could get past this crystal, you'd make it to where you need to go.
I
Is
walk
it
up to the big
smashing
crystal,
time?
stand a few feet from it, try to conjure a pickaxe of unusual strength, and take a swing.
Stand back. I got this. Never mind.
Yeah, your pickaxe clangs off of it, and it reverberates up your arms.
Well, that was fun.
It was a good try.
Mika, did you have something you wanted to try? I thought I heard.
I just punched it.
Oh,
It didn't-
okay.
it didn't work.
As your hand connects with the rock, you take 1 necrotic damage as it siphons your life force.
Okay. Ouch.
Oh no.
All right, just step back.
And I do.
Anakor is going to take out his newly acquired guitar, and he is going to begin channeling a song that he was taught, but how it's going to, before he played it on his harp, how it's going to play out this time is he's going to just start doing, like, he's just going to start shredding a high chord, getting higher and higher and higher, and as his hand is unable to get any higher, like his playing hand is unable to get any higher, he summons his mage hand to continue strumming so that both of his hands can go up and slide up the string until it just hits a ridiculously high note and vibrates the crystal until it explodes.
Yeah, there's like a tinnitus ring in everybody's ears. Oniker's eyes begin to glow yellow. The cracks in the guitar like glow intensely, and then the crystal begins to like shake and vibrate and then just shatters into a fine dust that sort of like turns black and disappears before your eyes.
Ow.
Anakor will then like kind of stumble a bit dizzy from the he was holding his breath that entire time, and just from the feel of the energy that's flowed through him. And then he shakes his head a bit and he rolls his shoulders and he's like, well, that was a bit of an ear shatterer.
It was pretty cool. Did you have 3 hands?
My purple mage hand comes up behind you doing like, looking like it's like a duck face, and it just like imitates a duck opening its face, but it can't make noise.
Ha! That's so cool.
I have a bigger hand, but that one costs a lot more to summon.
I just got 2 small hands. They're good for grabbing berries, though. I grab grapes. I'm gonna walk through here.
Aren't your feet like weird? Aren't your feet like weird grab paws?
I'm wearing shoes right now.
Valid.
I didn't draw you with the shoes. You have like sandal things. I figured you'd
Oh,
want
yeah.
your feet paws free.
Well, shoes is a relative term.
Who are they related to?
Sandals.
Sandals, apparently. But yeah, so the path now
Yeah, I do got little
stretches
feet.
eastwards towards the center spiral of the tree.
And I will lead them along towards the center. Oh. after I slam into a wall.
A little bit of a thin tunnel. Okay, as you all sort of enter the precipice of this room, just hold up for a sec. Okay? We're putting reality on pause for just a moment. And Graveheart said they were at the lead. You come into this room, and I'm sure you all can sort of make out there is light coming from a gap in the wall to the west here. I need everybody to, if you're trying to like be careful about moving through here, I need to move stealth checks, and then everybody can give me perception checks to see if you can pick up on noises coming from up ahead.
I'm gonna do a perception, and then I'll see what happens after that. What did I get? I got a 9. Okay, so I probably can't perceive anything. Can I perceive anything?
You perceive, like, you can hear talking up ahead, but you can't perceive what they're saying.
Okay.
Graveheart is pretty oblivious to the noise ahead. Mika
I'm busy being sneaky.
Mika can hear.
Before we move, can I tell everybody, like, shh, 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 I want to do something real quick, and then cast Pass Without Trace?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna cast... Oh, I need Ashes from a Burned Leaf, Mistletoe, and Sprig of Spruce, which I imagine I would grab from...
Yeah, if it doesn't have a price tag on it, you have it.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast this.
So that adds +10 to all of our stealth rolls, so that would make...
Yes.
So you
mine
guys
would be a 26.
are moving nice and quiet.
Okay, I
And then
also have to
perception,
roll
you said?
to see if you perceive somebody up there, I think.
Yeah, there's a conversation happening up ahead. Mika's been able to tune into it.
Could I roll investigation
Okay, I
or
got
perception?
22 on stealth.
It's a perception.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So, Mika... I don't have checks from Valen at all.
Okay.
Stealth and perception. Okay, Valen, you are also able to hear that there are voices up ahead, but you aren't able to make out the conversation. Anna, Kerr, and Mika are able to catch the like bits and pieces of it, but Mika, you are able to hear the voices up ahead talking. You hear a gravelly voice like, "Guys, I'm really not supposed to be in here. This is not good." And Valen, from the bits of that voice that you hear, you recognize Vindane. And then you hear the crazy sounding gnome chime back. Oh, but we need you in here. We need you to break the pact.
But she like looks over to her friend very quietly. Says, "I think I heard today." No, not that I think I heard.
Okay, we could keep trying to sneak and maybe peek around this corner.
What was the tone of Vindane's voice?
He sounded a little worried.
I think we need to check on him.
Who is Vindane for context?
The god of chaos and death.
Okay, yep. Okay, gotcha.
Graveheart's god.
Yep.
I want to try and see if I can send a message to Vindane now that I know he's here. I can use my cantrip to message him.
Oh yes.
Hey, what's going on? What you doing?